Bonjour, these are the notes for the first part of leçon 14. Part A, les pronoms compléments me, te, nous, et vous. So these are the first part of our direct object pronouns. The first one that corresponds with je is the pronoun me. Me can either mean me or to me. The next one that corresponds with tu is te. Te means you or to you. And just like tu, you're going to use this when you are being informal and singular. The next one that corresponds with nous is the same thing, nous. In this case, nous means us or to us. And the last one that corresponds with vous, also the same thing, vous. And in this case, vous means you or to you. Vous as an object pronoun, you're also going to use when you're being formal or plural. So it could be y'all, if you want to think of it that way. Now in your notes, skip down to the part where that has the arrow. And there's a little rule with me and te. When you have me and te before a vowel sound, they become M apostrophe and T apostrophe. And on the top, or above that part, let's look at some examples. I have two columns here. The first column are examples before a consonant sound, and then on the second part, examples before a vowel sound. So our first example, using me, we have Eric me téléphone, and that means Eric calls me. You notice that the word order is different in French than it is in English. Really what we're saying is Eric me calls, but it makes total sense in French. Before a vowel sound, you're going to have that M apostrophe. So if you're saying he invites me, il m'invite. So the me changes to an M apostrophe. Examples of te, Anne te parle, which means Anne is talking to you, or she's speaking to you. An example before a vowel sound, elle t'écoute aussi. She also listens to you. And we change the to T apostrophe before a vowel sound there. Examples with nous. Tu nous téléphones. You call us. And before a vowel sound, tu nous invites. Nous doesn't change, but you are going to hear the S since it's next to a vowel sound. So that would be nous invite. That S carries over in a Z sound. And the last example is with vous. Je vous parle. I'm talking to you, or to y'all. And je vous écoute. I'm listening to you, or I'm listening to y'all. Again, just like with the nous in the other example, vous écoute, you are going to hear that S carry over in a Z sound. At the bottom of page 8, we have some notes on position. In French, object pronouns come directly before the verb. So like I said earlier, the word order is going to be different in French than it is in English. So a couple examples, affirmative and negative. We'll throw the ne pas in with the negative examples. So, je te téléphone ce soir. I'm calling you tonight, or this evening. And a negative example, je ne te téléphone pas demain. I'm not calling you tomorrow. So the te in this case goes inside the ne pas sandwich, right before the verb. Another example, tu nous invites au ciné. You are inviting us to the movies. Tu ne nous invites pas au concert. You are not inviting us to the concert. So again, in this case, the nous goes inside the ne pas, right in front of the verb. All right, turn the page. Now we have some verbs that usually take the word a afterward. A, in this case, means to, and these will lend themselves to use these object pronouns. So the first one is présenter, and you can probably guess présenter means to present. An example using the verb présenter. Je présente mon ami à mes parents, which means I present or I introduce my friend to my parents. The next one is apporter. Apporter means to bring. We only use apporter for bringing things. If you're bringing a person, it's a whole different verb. An example with apporter. Tu apportes un cadeau à ta mère. You are bringing a present to your mom. The third verb, donner, to give. Kind of looks like the word donate in English. An example with donner. Paul donne son adresse à Lise. Paul gives his address to Lise. The fourth verb, montrer. There should be an R. No, sorry, monter. No, never mind, montrer. There should be an R in here, M-O-N-T-R-E-R. Please add an R right there. Montrer means to show. Monter means to go up. Those are different verbs. I have it spelled correctly here. Nous montrons nos amis, or nos photos à nos amis. We show our photos to our friends. Prêter is to lend. You remember that from French 1, prête-moi, lend me. Anne prête son vélo à sa sœur. Anne lends her bike to her sister. And the last one, rendre. Rendre means to give back. Je rends le dictionnaire au prof. I give the dictionary back to the teacher. The first 5 of these verbs are all regular ER verbs, and the last one is a regular RE verb, so they follow the normal patterns.